Hi, friends. It's Joni with Three Feathers Spiritual Wisdom, here with your weekly message from Spirit for the week of January 16th through the 22nd of 2023. I've got a couple of astrology aspects to talk about, but before I start there, I want to show you that we're using a new tarot deck called the Wandering Star, which is awesome. And you get to pick an oracle card deck from the C Soul Journey oracle cards. Last week was turned out to be a very emotional week. I could have used these cards last week, but we'll try them this week and see if things balance out. Okay, I want to say thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. I really, really appreciate it. So let's talk a little bit about the astrology happening this week. On the 18th, Mercury in Capricorn goes direct. So it leaves a retrograde motion. It is, we will probably feel it, or if you're not feeling it now, you're feeling it become stationary and build up the energy to turn direct. I think this will be really good. It'll clear up the mind and the communication, and especially in the workspace, and any communication you do with people that you work with, live with, connect with. It will be good that Mercury turns direct. The other thing happening is on the 20th, the sun moves into Aquarius. And Aquarius is all about humanitarianism, higher ideals, doing what is best for everyone, the community, the group, the relationships. So, and the need to network with people of like mind. So the sun is going to radiate its energy in the areas of working with other people, networking with other people that share your beliefs, connecting with people, and higher learning and higher ideals. The last item I want to talk about is that the moon on the 21st is in Aquarius at 1 degree. There will be a new moon. And a new moon is always where the sun and the moon are conjunct and together. So this is all about new beginnings in Aquarius. And this aspect also is in a positive sextile to Jupiter. So there's new beginnings and new opportunities. So this new moon, I think, is a very, very powerful time to set intentions for the next month, and longer if you want. So I'm hoping some new opportunities arise that are exciting, and I can take advantage of those things. So, excuse me. Let's get to the reading. It's really interesting this week. So, at least I think so. This is the Two of Pentacles, and this is about it can be about facing any money challenges, this feeling of lack. I think it is much broader than money. It could be looking at how all of either the projects at home and the projects at work and everything is kind of out of balance and you're feeling a bit overwhelmed. And the thing about this card is you need to face the issue head on and get control of it to create balance. Tally up, make a to-do list. If it is money, tally up your bills, your budget, what is coming in for income, what is going out for expenses, where can you trim things down. It really is about stopping the denial and Don't ignore anything that's piling up, whether it's piling up projects, piling up issues in the home, um, you know, uh, the number of things that are broken, or the number of, listen, for me, the number of light bulbs that are out that I need to change. Things like that. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, you still have to find some sort of strength to face them. Because when you do and you take personal control over them, it changes the flow. That's where we're heading. We need to change the flow where things are in harmony. There is a flow of in and out, and you have enough, and there's abundance, and it pays all the bills. So it's about taking control. And in the process of trying to take control, you may have to go below the surface. The moon is here. So the moon is all about what is needing to be revealed, and about going below the surface of your subconscious. What are your dreams telling you? What are the deepest intuitive voice telling you? This is not about, asking all your friends and all your family. This is actually about stopping, reflecting, going within. Where is this coming from? Where is the sense of overwhelm or lack, or whatever the challenge is, whatever the struggle is? It's again facing it. And if there is some sort of struggle there, remember that Spirit gave it to us not because we were supposed to be overwhelmed and fail, but because we're strong enough to face the challenge and accept the lesson. Okay? So there's always something to be learned in the lessons and the challenges. The next card that came out, I love this, the Queen of Wands. This is basically my mother's card. This is the Queen is watching over you, but the Queen is also bringing creative energy to you, and this need again to focus and look at what is going on in your life. What is the overwhelm, or the stuff that's piling up? What are the feelings deep inside that have to surface for you to review? This is about having the focus to do it, and also the creativity to problem solve the challenges as well. So the Queen of Wands is here to assist you, and you may be the Queen of Wands. This is like the boss lady, taking control, focusing. The last card that came out is really interesting, and this is not about running away from the problems. This is the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is usually this need to walk away from things. I think once you face stuff, this is about what actually shifts and changes. Once you face the challenge and you take control of it and you start creating that to-do list, that budget, you're focusing on it, you're being creative, you're going inside and saying, okay, what is at the core of this issue? What in my self-esteem or sense of identity do I need to review and heal? And once you do, everything begins to shift. Once you address these things, so this is about shift and change is going to come. Change is going to come at the end of that process. You either want to move on, or you follow your curiosity and that creativity in a different way. So things will change for the better and shift, and you may shift with them. Okay, so that is the message of the week. This is about facing things and getting control, and then that change and that shift happen. Okay, so where are we? We are at the moment of selecting our cards and our messages. So tap into your intuition. Do you want the message from card A, B, or C? Feel free to pause the video. If you picked A, in the cards that I'm using, this C journey, the cards are in different sections, or they're divided up in categories. And there's a letting go category. And this is what the letting go category card is. Forgive. Can you see that? Forgive. It says, may you let it be. Forgive. And this is about, it's really time to clear the mind of the anger, of the angst, the resentments, and not only the mind, but also the heart. The heart is involved here. And it could be that, I'm in Nebraska, we're nowhere near the ocean. But maybe you need to have run water over your body to kind of help you ceremoniously, ritually clear the anger, the resentment, and maybe in the bath, it is a safe space to release some of that anger. And this may be about forgiving other people, but it also may be about forgiving yourself. And so, in the process of forgiving yourself, one of the things that you need to know is that whatever situation is going on that has produced this place of resentment and anger to others or to yourself, know that in the moment when you enter that situation, you knew what you knew, and you didn't know all that you should have known. You know it now as you look back, but then you had only so much information, and you made the best choice that you could make with what information you had at hand. So forgive others, forgive yourself, and let water soothe that emotion and forgiveness. So I will make a confession that this is my card and message for this week. And so I'll be working on forgiving myself and others. So that's how it happens, people. So if you picked B, your card came from the section of moving forward, and you got love. And it says, may you dive deep into your passions. Like the depths of the ocean, your passions may be that deep. And it can be a passion that is a romantic passion, a sexual passion, but it can also be the passion of something that you focus on, a project, a cause. Doesn't always have to be people, but hopefully you will love yourself first and have self-love along with having love with other people. So, anything else, Spirit? Passions, like the ocean, are not always this calm. that's the other thing that I'm getting. It's not always this still. Sometimes our passions are roiling, and so just know that when those waves of passion come up, that there is a lesson to be learned in that as well. So flow with those passions, flow with that energy that is not as calm as this ocean looks like right in the moment. Because passions can be deep, passions can be rolling. Okay. The last card that came out is from the gratitude section of the deck, and it is play. And it says, may you seek out fun and connection. So like these dolphins, it's time to play in the ocean. It's time to let the inner child out and have fun um, uh, and when you play, it's actually really good for you. It helps your creativity. Playing releases the limits that you've put on yourself in the hard work that you're doing, and it re-energizes you. It shifts your mind in the way it thinks. It's a little bit more creative. So when you go back to work, you are rejuvenated, but you may have new ideas to bring with you. So playing is really important. So you're obviously being told you need to play and experiment with joy and feel joy. Okay? That's always good. I hope those messages resonate with you. If not, remember this reading may not be for you. You may need to go on to someone else and get the message from their weekly message. But I hope that you have a great week regardless. I'm wishing you many blessings and much love. Take care.